Hello everyone, welcome to my bold and beautiful Gossip Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Steffy rejects Sheila's adoration, won't really accept that Finn's mother thinks often about her. The striking and the wonderful uncover that one thing specifically stood apart as Sheila Carter told Elder Sharp and John Finnegan her frightening story. Taking into account all that Sheila said, we need to inquire, does Sheila truly cherish Steffy Forrester, or would she say she is simply attempting to win over Finn? Sheila discussed how hard she battled to safeguard Steffy from a sugar otherwise known as Janet Weber, yet she was unable to prevent her vindictive clone from making a beeline for the precipice house that evening. In spite of the fact that Sheila needed to wipe out Steffy herself in the rear 2 or 3 years back, she professes to be a changed lady now. In light of that, Sheila's endeavor to guard Steffy appears to be legit in some way or another. We can purchase the possibility that in light of the fact that Sheila loves Finn, she didn't believe he should confront the aggravation of Steffy's end. We can likewise purchase the possibility that Sheila didn't need Hayes Forrester Finnegan, Alexander and Pursue Banks, and Kelly Spencer to grow up without a mother, which gave her one more motivation to attempt to save Steffy. By the by, it's a stretch to think Sheila attempted to safeguard Steffy on the grounds that she cherishes her, which is what Sheila demanded. We should check out at a portion of the exchange from B&B's. Obviously, I attempted to safeguard Steffy. I love you, I love Steffy, I love the kids more than I love myself, Sheila said. Via web-based entertainment, fans promptly began responding to Sheila's I love Steffy announcement with distrust. Not believing that Steffy should die at Sugar's hands is a certain something, however the present discussion about cherishing Steffy appears to be ludicrous in light of Sheila's past way of behaving. Sheila has consistently considered Steffy an obstruction to the family she frantically needed to have with Finn and Hayes, so she's never been feeling that adoration as of recently. It causes it to appear as though Sheila's going almost a little overboard since she knows she's pulling Finn closer. Sheila has gained more headway than any other time thanks to this entire Sugar adventure, so it's helping out her out up until this point. Nonetheless, it'll be fascinating to see what happens once Steffy encounters Sheila. In spite of the fact that Sheila may by attempt to behave like she adores her girl in regulation, Steffy might close that thought down quite hard. It's not difficult to envision Steffy dismissing Sheila's adoration statement and declining to accept Sheila thinks often about her by any means. Our expectations hint that Steffy and Sheila have a few tense scenes coming up, so stay with us for refreshes on how Finn will get found out in the center. The intense and the lovely spoilers say Finn might need to go with a few difficult decisions once Steffy takes one more solid stand against Sheila, so remain tuned for more news on this wreck. Sheila realizes what ended up sugaring, and to Steffy, and Finn makes his mom a commitment. At Elder's place, Minister and Finn continue to hydrate Sheila with jugs of water. Finn believes that her should go to the clinic, however she assumes she has the best specialist here. Sheila says they need to track down Sugar, she's a threat to Steffy and the children. She cries Sugar needs to hurt her family to rebuff her. Finn guarantees Sheila that will not occur, Sugar and no one will at any point hurt her in the future. Sheila is befuddled BB. Sheila changes out of her shower robe and asks Minister how he viewed as her and how he had some awareness of Sugar. He makes sense of it was difficult, yet he tracked down the texts from Sugar and conversed with Lauren, who was visiting the area, about her. Lauren made sense of what Sugar's identity was, and that caused him to acknowledge he wasn't seeing things. He says they had a dedication administration for her. Finn says Elder needed to give her a legitimate farewell. Minister makes sense of it was her 9 toes that assisted him with sorting out she was alive. Sheila is befuddled. Sheila learns truth BB. They plunk down, and Minister makes sense of he went to say his last farewells at the crematorium. Sheila doesn't have the foggiest idea. Elder says he went to her incineration, and Sheila acknowledges it was Sugar they incinerated. He says he saw 10 toes and figured Sugar probably taken her. Finn and Elder enlighten her regarding going through her visa receipts, following her to a weird area of town, and finding out where she was, because of a vagrant. Sheila can't trust Minister and Finn, her adoration and her child, saved her life. Sheila asks how Sugar kicked the bucket. Elder says it probably been the night she attempted to stop her. Finn says it was Steffy, she killed Sugar thinking it was her. Minister makes sense of everybody thought Sugar was her. He and Finn relate how Sugar went to Steffy's, the power was out, and she broke in. They transfer that Steffy snatched a blade to guard herself, and wounded Sugar in the heart. Sheila can't really accept that Steffy thought she killed her. Finn says it's okay, now, and his significant other didn't kill his mom. She notes, "You called me your mom." Finn says she is his introduction to the world mother, and losing her caused him to understand the association they have is genuine. He lets it out killed him that, regardless of all that occurred, he wouldn't see her once more. Presently, he realizes his mom attempted to save Steffy, very much as she did with Kelly at the ocean side. He sees who she is attempting to be, and he knows she and Elder continue to say she has changed, and presently he has confidence in her. Sheila is moved to tears, and they embrace. According to Sheila, "My valuable child kid, I love you, I at absolutely no point ever need to be separated from you in the future." He guarantees she will not at any point be without him. Sheila and Finn embrace BB. At the Precipice house, Steffy and Liam trust that Kelly will return home from a date with a companion, and the two of them are as yet feeling better Sheila is gone. Liam knows Steffy's been managing a ton, and has put Sheila behind her. She's difficult, however she's more worried about Finn. Liam thought she and Finn managed Finn's Sheila stuff. She simply has this odd inclination on account of Minister, who is worrying Finn with his discussion that Sheila is alive. She knows he's not in a decent spot. Steffy Liam discuss Finn BB. Steffy calls Finn yet gets his phone message. Liam says he might work. Kelly gets back, and she tells her father she went to a dot store and got supplies so they can make wristbands. Liam plunks down with Kelly and they make wristbands for each other. Steffy tells Kelly she wants to clean up, yet Liam says he's not leaving yet. Kelly says she's so blissful when they are together and embraces her father. Kelly gets back home BB. Kelly goes to her space to peruse, and Liam says thanks to Steffy for giving him this time with her. He knows it's muddled and abnormal what with her and Finn. Steffy stresses that Finn actually hasn't gotten back to her. Liam figures it will simply require investment for them to refocus after all that occurred. Steffy says Finn's relationship with Sheila is perplexing, and she doesn't have any idea a greater amount of Sheila their marriage might have taken. She promises Sheila is out of her and Finn's life for good. The striking and the lovely B&B spoilers uncover that Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown, has experienced an all-out bad dream thanks to a Sugar otherwise known as Janet Weber, Kimberlyn Brown, who secured her and passed on her to decay in that unwanted structure. Sheila cried as she told John Finnegan, Leather Treater Novlin, and Elder Sharp, Sean Cannon, how she attempted to stop Sugar. Since Sheila knew nothing about what occurred in the rest of the world, she was distressed reasoning Sugar had proceeded with her arrangement to kill Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes Wood. Sheila sincerely isn't in no condition to pull off a demonstration at this moment, so her despondency and possible help over Steffy's endurance appeared to be real.